XRP will skyrocket soon and will hit $450 despite that currently XRP is crashing. But what is the real reason XRP is crashing? Find out in this video by sticking with us until the end. Welcome to Crypto Live. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our upcoming videos about cryptocurrencies. Now, we all know XRP is getting smashed at the moment. Also, the reason is not due to Ukraine and Russia going to war, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Yes, I am an XRP buff, but it's recently been slashed by 15%. Okay, that's huge, and I'm sure you're going to say, well, other markets are also crashing. In this video, I will tell you why it's not as much as XRP. This means that Coinbase will most likely be listing XRP in the coming days, which is fantastic news indeed. So, what's the real reason for the drop in the XRP value? Do you think people will stop buying and trading cryptocurrencies just because there is a war somewhere? No, it doesn't matter to people in the US, Australia, India, or Thailand. With cryptocurrencies, people are worried about making money, trading, and buying. So the fact that a couple of countries are at war doesn't mean that everyone stops trading cryptocurrencies. And this video will also explain something else that is going on. This is since XRP has had a phenomenal past 2 weeks, which is one reason why it has been wiped out. It seems that those memos were unsealed after all, and that we got some good news out of the lawsuit. So that is what is true with the fake pumped up XRP. We liked it, but it was unhealthy. Meanwhile, the pump wasn't healthy because the rise to the top should be slow and steady. Therefore, when we saw these fake pumps, it concerned us very much as we might be heading into lower lows now. Further, people will pile in because they will get fear of missing out, and then the floor will be ripped out from underneath because they will go so far up. As a result, everyone is going to panic, and it'll even go lower than the support line. Thus, we are losing 15% in a single day because of that. So we have lost close to $8 billion in one day, right? $8 billion is a very frightening number, yes? In addition, one of the reasons why XRP is tanking like so many other currencies, but XRP more than most of them, in the top 10 especially, is because the lawsuit announcement was not as successful as everyone predicted. Yes, the lawsuit has been moving forward amazingly, and I believe that Ripple has won in it. However, we did not get the pop that we were looking for, and people noticed that and some retreated and others stayed. There are a couple of reasons for this. Number one was the fake pump, which was not a fake pump. Furthermore, Ripple winning the lawsuit wasn't what everyone expected, and people bailed out because they were scared and intimidated. In the meantime, a recent court filing by the Securities and Exchange Commission against XRP, which is XRP 0.56%, and parent company Ripple, indicates that it intends to continue its litigation. Additionally, a potential resolution to the case is good news for investors, whether it is decided in favor of or against cryptocurrencies. Chris McDonald and John Quast discussed this episode of The Crypto Show on Motley Fool Live. As we all know, Ripple Labs is the company behind XRP, so it was known as Ripple because it is Ripple Labs. This is similar with how Solana is known as Solana Labs. Moreover, with XRP, Ripple's RippleNet operates, which is the product of Ripple Labs and produced by Ripple. Both XRP and RippleNet are essentially cryptocurrencies aimed at large-scale institutional money transfers. In that regard, they are similar to SWIFT. What is SWIFT? It is the top choice when it comes to large-scale international money transfers for companies and financial institutions. In this area, they are currently dominated by large corporations and financial institutions, with RippleNet, Ripple, and XRP hoping to disrupt the system. And as of right now, their business is growing. Even though it's gaining traction, it still accounts for a very small percentage of global large-scale money transfers. However, the interesting thing about Ripple and XRP is that the SEC has specifically looked at the company because the transactions are so large and because so much of their business touches the United States in some way. And we know that XRP was one of the first cryptocurrencies that the SEC explicitly investigated to determine whether it is a security. Consequently, it became the core problem with Ripple, and the price of Ripple has been falling for the past year. Further, there is a lot of that related to a lawsuit filed by the SEC in December 2020. In addition to this, it was alleged in the lawsuit that Ripple, XRP, and an individual issued unregistered securities offerings worth more than $1 billion for 7 years between 2013 and 2020. Meanwhile, it appears that Ripple's founders made around $600 million from various token offerings, which is quite a lot of money. However, because of COVID and other issues, this lawsuit has proceeded slowly. Also, there have been several pauses in the proceedings. However, over the past week, another development has essentially caused XRP to rise almost 50% over the past week. Namely, that the judge ruled that the sealed documents, in this case, can be made public. In my opinion, this is extremely interesting for two reasons. First is, XRP's massive following makes it interesting to see how the public reacts to what the SEC is looking at. It'll be interesting to learn how they react to this because it opens up what the SEC is looking at to the public. In addition, one interesting thing is that the judge unsealed the records essentially at the request of XRP. At any rate, the market is pricing in a possible positive resolution at the moment, or at least the judge seems to be in favor of XRP. However, I think the other thing to keep in mind is that, positive or negative, a resolution is generally considered to be positive in the end, because investors, in general, prefer not to be uncertain. Whatever the fine or reprimand is, ultimately, it may be a good thing for XRP, regardless of whether it's a negative outcome. For example, many investors will recall what happened to Alibaba after it received a $2.8 billion fine from the Chinese government, and almost 10% of its shares rose in one day. Markets don't like uncertainty. Moreover, there is a possibility that this saga will end soon, but it has been a long one. In regards to Ripple, XRP, and investors in this field, I think there is some positive sentiment due to that. So, despite the recent lows, the XRP price has risen nearly 10% in the last 24 hours, according to CoinMarketCap, as seen on the last day of February. Following a market sell-off on February 24, XRP fell to lows of $0.62. Since then, the price of XRP has climbed nearly 27%. There is a possibility that the recent price increases are driven by a combination of improving investor sentiment amid the latest developments in the SEC lawsuit and a general recovery in the cryptocurrency market. Additionally, the price of XRP, which gained nearly 15% on February 25, saw its largest green candle in the last 3 days. As the cross-border token continues to climb, it reached a high of $0.797 on February 26 before reversing its direction. In CoinMarketCap's current rankings, XRP is currently trading at 0.764 and is the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, bumping Cardano and Solana to 7th and 8th, respectively. In addition, defense lawyer James K. Phelan has recently shared with the XRP community that Ripple and the individual defendants have opposed the SEC's notion for partial reconsideration and clarification of Judge Netburn's DPP ruling. And according to Ripple, the SEC is simply seeking a reversal of its latest action. In addition to this, in the view of Hogan and Hogan attorney Jeremy Hogan, Ripple's recent move could lead to a trial before the SEC and can prove to be a heavy blow. Furthermore, the SEC previously attempted unsuccessfully to file a certiorari reply in support of its motion to strike Ripple's fair notice defense. But District Judge Torres denied the motion in a single-word order. Also, recently, Today reported that the SEC has filed a motion to compel Matthew Estabrook, the lawyer for SEC Commissioner Elad Roisman at the time, to produce notes that he took to Ripple's defendants. Even so, the agency decided to submit the notes to Judge Netburn for an on-camera hearing. Moreover, Ripple initially requested the Estabrook notes from the agency in February, claiming that these notes would not be protected by the agency's claim of deliberative process privilege, or DPP. Due to all of the information that has been revealed, we know that the SEC filed the lawsuit against XRP on purpose, so XRP is determined to win the case. Therefore, once XRP's victory is formally announced, it will skyrocket to $450. That's all for this video about crypto, and thank you for watching. If you would like to receive updates on the crypto market, make sure you click the subscribe and bell button.